All right, welcome back to my channel. This is Mel, and I'm going to do a reading for you on Capricorn. So finishing up Earth signs, we're going to do Capricorn. Any messages for Capricorn from Spirit? It's just a general reading. Messages for Capricorn Spirit. What does Capricorn need to know for May? Messages for Capricorn. Okay. All right, so the Ten of Swords. So some situation that you've been worried about or that you've been going through, it's now over. The situation is dead and gone. Like, you've been through the ringer with it already and experienced everything that came along with it, and it's already done. It's just dead. It's time to move on from that. It's time to let that go. You don't have to be on the defense anymore. So the Knight of Swords in reverse, you don't have to charge in anymore and be a part of something that you don't want to be a part of anymore, because it's already dead and gone. With the Five of Wands, so this is like, gossip at work, gossip among people in your life, just conflict in general. Everyone's got their own opinions about things. You don't have to be a part of that anymore. So that could be what you're ending, maybe, is being a part of that gossip that really brought you down and kind of like kicked you out of a high vibe. It lowered your vibration, really. All that, because sometimes when we pull back, we realize things that we didn't before, and we kind of observe things. And like with the Knight of Swords in reverse, you're just observing them for how they are right now. You're looking at other people almost like from a hermit mode, and you're just like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to deal with that anymore. With the Page of Wands, so you're really just like going into things. You're ready to take action, but you're taking your time. You have this whole new world ahead of you now, because you let the past go. You let everything in the past go, all that conflict, and you're ready for a new adventure. You're ready to take on something new. You're very confident in it, and that's a good thing. The confidence is going to bring you through many obstacles and help you take charge in a new way that works for you. Please clarify the Page of Wands for Capricorn. Page of Wands, Spirit. Yeah, so you're breaking off. See, this is, but in reverse. The Four of Wands. You're breaking off this union that you once had before, this like attachment to either a person or a situation that you had before, and you said no more. You're leaving all that behind, because it's like, is this for me? Is this going to make me happy? Is this going to get me where I need to go? Am I going to add value by what I've been doing before? And you realize that it wasn't, and all these people bringing you down and everything because of it. So you're breaking those connections off, and I think you're feeling pretty good about it with the Page of Wands. All right, so what else? Or some of you could be going through a divorce, like it's done, it's final. The friendship is over. I'm ready to branch out. What else for Capricorn? Okay, so yeah, you're working hard, like you're going back to basics, like you might be learning a new skill, a new activity that you find appealing that might be fun. I think maybe you're trying to distract yourself from the past so that you don't go back into it and you don't revisit everything. So you're definitely trying to keep your mind occupied, because those feelings of like being left out in the cold are over. Those days are over. Feeling like you're just like beating a dead horse, basically. Like, that's no longer anymore. You're just trying to focus on something of value that's going to get you somewhere good, like get you or to somewhere that'll make you happy. You're not so worried about like the happily ever after anymore, or how you pictured it in your mind. Maybe that's changing too. You're just like, you're not worried about that anymore. And maybe you're trying to distract yourself also, because there could be some hurt still that's lingering. Because I see like, yeah, somebody could be trying to offer you a cup, or like show you what would fulfill you, and you're just taking a step back and you're really thinking about it. You're not saying yes or no to anything quite yet. You're just focused on yourself. You're focused on your work and studying and what you can do. Yeah, again, the 9 of Cups in reverse. So those emotional fulfillments are not there yet. I think they're going to come, and I think you think by working and learning new things, you're going to figure out what makes you happy. Because, yeah, the last 3, the emotional fulfillment, you weren't getting it before. You will get it, though. It's just going to take some really diving in and learning about yourself and trying new things. Okay, what else? Also not falling, just in general, not falling back into old patterns. All right, so the Sun. So new blessings are going to come in once you figure out what you do want. The Sun. This is a blessing card. This is like a good news card. Something good is coming in for you because of what you've left behind. It's going to be replaced with something better. There's not going to be any more sleepless nights with the 9 of Swords in reverse. So like, what was a problem before is not keeping you up at night anymore, and it's not on your mind constantly just shaking you up, rattling your emotions. That's no longer the issue anymore. You're like uber focused on what you're doing right now. Also, I think like you've gone within a lot, and like you've really pulled away from people. In the past, you felt like, and it's probably because of what you went through before. So you pulled away a lot, but I think you're ready to come out of hiding, to come out from all the self-work you've been doing and really give new things a chance. Yeah, with the 8 of Swords, or the 8 of Wands, sorry, you're really taking charge. You're charging into these new things. Like, you're just really focused right now. You're taking action for yourself, for nobody else anymore. You're not really worried about what anyone thinks anymore. You're not so afraid of that anymore. You're kind of paving your own way, starting your new journey. And it's going to lead you to a good place. So the 3 of Cups in reverse. So normally the 3 of Cups would mean like a celebration, a coming together. And maybe there's a celebration on the way, but it's delayed. So let's clarify the 3 of Cups in reverse. What are the 3 of Cups in reverse mean, Spirit? 3 of Cups in reverse. I think so. Indecisiveness. Well, the Page of Swords, like kind of going into things swiftly, like on the defense, kind of, and that could be stopping you from your celebration. Is just you're a little defensive after everything you've gone through, and probably rightfully so, depending on what it was. It sounds like it was a doozy. So you're still defensive in that way, like you're really just focused on yourself, and you're not really willing you're willing to let people in, but it's going to have to be very on your own terms kind of thing. It's you're not taking this lightly anymore. You're not willing to get hurt again like you were before. You're just all about taking action right now, Capricorn. All right. Well, I hope that resonated with some of you. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'm at Empath on a Mission. All right. Thanks, guys.